these are the games we're going to be trading in. As you can see, they're in Spanish. The Harry Potter isn't, but it goes for about 50 or 60 euros or so. Got some Switch games, some kids didn't want. Final Fantasy, which is another sort of Spanish copy. We also have Ikaruga, which is a fantastic game. And a bit of a rare one, Sly Raccoon, which is in Spanish as well. So hopefully we can trade all those in. Alrighty, Super Benny here, and hola from Spain, Barcelona. Yeah, we're gonna pop to CEX. I've already got like an appointment to test some of the games, so let's see what comes back. Let's see what we'll get. Hopefully we'll get some money and a voucher, and check out some game shops while we're here. So I'm pretty excited for this one, an international video game pickups from Madrid, Spain. So let's go check out some shops around Spain. Oh, this is going to be a good episode. Let's go. So let's have a little look around CX Madrid. There is actually quite a few different CX stores around Madrid. There's quite a few. The better one seems to be on the outskirts near a giant shopping centre, which is a bit more chilled out and has more retro. There were some good little things. You've got Metal Slug, some really cool like special editions that you don't really normally see for PS4 and PS5, which really kind of interests me at the minute with the CEX. Here you can see a reprinted cover. They don't actually say they're reprinted on them, you only get a little barcode on the back. So that's a bit sort of dodgy with the CEXs there. Then I headed over to Cholo Games, checking out Cholo Games. This is like the second time I've been to Cholo Games. Rammed full of like retro stuff. Yeah, some of the Spanish shops here in Madrid can be a bit sort of funny, but there is one or two little sort of bargains to be found in here, particularly for like sort of the later gen consoles. If you're looking for more kind of retro, the prices can be a bit insane. So there is a couple of nice little things, like you saw like the DS there, the SNK Card Fighters was a decent price. They had some promo items, a decent selection of SNES, Nintendo, loads of old school stuff. There's consoles, there's figures, there's anime, there's manga, Nintendo, box consoles. So you have to have a really good look everywhere because it's quite overwhelming. As I say, some of the prices can be a bit bananas, but if you look kind of deeply, you can find something that's probably going to interest you. Cholo Games is a bit of a funny one. It's located inside of a miniature sort of shopping complex. So as you go in off like the main plaza, go up the steps off the main high street, and it's located in the back there. Yeah, feel free to have a little look around in this shop again, and I'll leave you to it for a minute.
Step through the sheet of gate, dust on the sleeve. 5 bells mark the hour, still I don't leave. Brush in the right hand, rhythm in the left. Cut through a crowded room, every breath is precise. Koto strings, flicker bass shakes the floor. I came with a pocket full of words, now I'm bringing more. No borrowed crown, no polished disguise. Just a quick tongue carving clean lines.
Run the red thread through the night. Turn the page, make the timing right.
From the old wood floor to the new skyline. Fast feet, sharp mind, one more line.
Run the red thread through the night. Turn the page, make the timing right.
From the old wood floor to the new skyline. Fast feet, sharp mind, one more line. Lantern oil low, but the kettle stays warm. Rain taps twice on the tile roof form. I fold each syllable, tuck it in tight. Then I fold the whole room when I take flight. Seamus invite with the low end growl. Drum skin snaps and the crowd leans down. 5-point compass, I'm mapping the maze. Every short vowel lands with the blade.
Let the strings breathe. Let the room hold still. One heartbeat waiting in the words spill.
From the market bell to the subway rail, same old hunger, different detail. I keep a small notebook under the coat with the list of every locked door I broke. Quick like a sparrow, exact like a seal. Say what I mean so the meaning feels real. When the last train flows into the dawn, I'm still writing the route I'm walking upon.
Run the red thread through the night. Turn the page, make the timing right.
From the old wood floor to the new skyline, fast feet, sharp mind, one more line.
Run the red thread through the night. Turn the page, make the timing right.
From the old wood floor to the new skyline, fast feet, sharp mind, one more line.
Paper cranes on the windowsill.
The ink dries slow, but the hand stays still.
Piso firme en el mando, botón rojo, pulso claro, tu equipo va cayendo, yo voy limpio, voy parado, monedas en el bolsillo, vidas extra, paso el mapa, si me tiran me levanto, otra ronda, otra trampa, pantalla llena de color, mi nombre brilla en la sala, tú te vas con la rabia, yo me quedo con la calma, sube, que ya lo siento, mira, mira, voy por dentro, respira, no pierdo el centro, uno más, y abro el juego. Combo perfecto, vamos. Combo perfecto, yeah. Sigo subiendo, vamos. Sigo subiendo, Combo perfecto, vamos. Combo perfecto, yeah. Tú quieres premio, baby, yo quiero level. Tengo mapa en la cabeza y reflejo en la muñeca. Cada giro tiene premio, cada riego deja huella. Voy saltando por la escena sin soltar la estrategia. Si el rival cambia de forma, yo también cambio de pieza. Mis panas gritan, dale, yo respondo, está hecho. Con la risa en la garganta y la meta en el pecho. No me frena la caída, me da ganas de volver. Cada error es un atajo si lo sabes recorrer. Sube, que ya lo siento. Mira, mira, voy por dentro. Respira, no pierdas
Okay, so we finished up. I ended up getting about sort of €100. So that's like what I've invested so far. They didn't take Ikaruga, which they said it wasn't functioning, and it was, but it wasn't. It was a little weird. And the other one was Pokemon. They said the Pokemon wasn't functioning, so I reckon Ikaruga can still go get some money from that. I can test that in some other shops. Yeah, it's just a shame about the Pokemon, so we can always sell that when we get back. I had a little pop round Cholo Games. I swapped Final Fantasy because they wouldn't take that because of the crack. Not great, but these things you got to be expecting. You know, it took quite a while for the testing, and at least we got a bit of money to start us off, and we'll go get something to eat because I'm starving. So I'll see you in a bit. Good morning from northern Spain. We sort of resetting. We've been having a little fiesta, some parties up here, seeing some family, some friends. We already did a little bit of a small hunt in Madrid. You know, Madrid is always very difficult. They don't want to take all the games all the time and all that kind of jazz. And it took nearly an hour and a half just to check some of the games. In the meantime, we did do a little trade over by Cholo Games, got ourselves a little PS5 exclusive from this region. So that was, in the end, that was all right, but we're still trying to get some money with some of those games that we still got hold of. Had a little check of them and I've cleaned them. There's nothing wrong with them. So we're going to go to two shops today, into a place called Lugo, which is a bit kind of like a Chester kind of place here in northern Spain, and go check out two shops. I think there's one shop called PC Consolas and another one called Todo something else, which is kind of like a cash converters. So we'll see what's in there. I had a little look online what there is. They do have a bit of retro in the PC Consola, and the other one in the cash converter type 1 has sort of modern day stuff like PS3, PS4, big box stuff, PS5. So we'll see what's in there and go check out those in our second little hunt, this time in northern Spain, from Madrid. And then after that we'll go check out those, and then we're going to southern Spain. So it's going to be quite a big hunt here in Spain. Hopefully lots of random shops that you've never seen before. So let's go check out these other shops here in northern Spain. Let's go. So this is PC Consola's brand new retro shop opening up in Lugo. It's a beautiful city. It's got loads of sort of quirky shops, cool little restaurants, but I wanted to come out and check this brand new shop. It's only been open for a few months, and it was brilliant to see a load of retro games, particularly in northern Spain. Northern Spain, you hardly see anything about video games, so yeah, it's buzzing for the area and buzzing for people in the north. You can find some retro games here in Lugo. As you can see, there's Mega Drive, there's Dreamcast, there's loads of Nintendo stuff. That PS3 there, backwards compatibility, N64, NES, Super Nintendo. So yeah, it was very, very nice to have a little look around. Yeah, and people seem to be really, really interested in this one. So it was very cool to pop around and have a look around in this one this afternoon. Now this was one of the biggest surprises for me on the holiday. Todo Consolas is like sort of a second-hand shop brand, kind of like a cash converters we have in the UK, and it was absolutely rammed full of retro video games, loads of PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, like limited editions of PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, tons of PlayStation games, retro stuff, Nintendo, everything really. I was really impressed, and not only that, they do something very unique as well. They take on French games, English games, so yeah, it seems to be really working for them because they've got an absolute ton of retro traded in, and it's just an absolute fabulous collection. There's so many good stuff in there. And they've got shops all over, so all over in the northern of Spain. There's like Coruña, Vigo, there's quite a few different locations, so it's one I'm definitely going to be popping to more and more often when I come to Spain. Todo Consolas is highly recommended. As you can see, just some absolute brilliant collection of games in here, brilliant stuff. Now this is Jupiter Juegos in Orense. Has loads of like manga, anime, TCG like Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. So lots of like otaku and Japanese sort of cool stuff as well for people really interested in Japanese culture, Pokemon, all kind of fun things, sort of cartoons, games, t-shirts. It's really cool for finding any merch. I did pop across and see a second-hand shop, and as you can see there, Thunder Force 5 and some decent sort of Mega Drive games. Amazing in that little shop, which was quite unexpected. I did have a little chance as well. I popped in the arcade when I was in the shopping centre, and they had an Outrun 2 arcade, which, you know, I haven't played for quite a while, and I forgot how much I love this game. Magical sound shower and a decent little run on this arcade machine. Now this is Game Orense. As you know, sort of in the game shops in Spain, they do have not only sort of the PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch and the modern sort of games. They actually in Spain do some retro stuff. So they do PS3, PS2, Nintendo DS and a few little other things as well. So they're always worth sort of popping in. Here in the UK, they're more or less dead, these kind of shops. But when you're in Spain, it's worth checking out and having a little look. As you can see, there is like a few sort of Spanish variants you can always look out for. So there's games only sort of released in Spain, like Tape you'll see for the PS5. There is some like sort of special sort of games only released for that region. But they also do over there in game, particularly like little giveaways. So there is like special cardboard sleeves. Sometimes you get special like a little additions, maybe like an acrylic stand or little freebies. So stuff you won't normally get over here in England. It's worth checking out the game in Spain because you will get loads of freebies. Look, like that steelbook there for Wolverine. We're not going to get one of those. So yeah, exclusives in Spain worth checking out.
Respira y vuelve a entrar con los ojos al frente, lo vamos a lograr. Vamos, vamos, juega conmigo, sube la señal, comparte el camino, dale, dale, rompe el marcador, cada nuevo intento nos hace mejor. De Tokio a Madrid, la sala se conecta, un ritmo en la mesa y la misión completa. Trip hop en la voz, dembow en el paso, EDM en el pecho cuando acelero el caso. Colecciono logros, no necesito excusas, mis mejores victorias son las risas difusas y el jefe final aparece.
Hello from Alicante. It is super hot. Probably too hot to be searching too much around. We're going to check out a shop really close to the hotel here in Alicante. This will be like shop number probably 8 or 7. Gonna go check in that one, and then possibly after that maybe go to check out Elche, which is a small sort of city close by as well, Alicante. But we've done massively well this time around for the retro. Got a whole bag full of retro and some fantastic shops. So we'll go check out that shop now in Alicante, and then we'll see possibly in a few days. We might even go to Elche. Let's see how it pans out. Let's go. As you can see, I've already got quite a few pickups already. I'm going to another shop today, so I did exchange this one at Cholo Games. Virtual bar. If I can get a decent price for this one, maybe I'll trade this in. There is some sort of decent sort of PlayStation 2 games over in this other shop, and we're going to check out now. So maybe this one might go. This was originally one of the pickups. but it might get exchanged, so this might not be in the final pickups. Virtual bar is a rare one, but yeah, just not fun to play. So there is some interesting PlayStation 2 games over there. We might end up trading this in, so we'll see how this goes. If we do, we'll get something even more cooler. So let's go check out this next shop. Now, big shout out to the wife again. We managed to get the hotel right next to another amazing video game shop. This was probably one of my favorite shops of the visit. The owner was really amazing as well. Such a cool guy. Yeah, it was just, you know, you want to check anything, you want to open up the cupboards, have a look. Very keen to get more people down and come see the shop. And really sort of diving into sort of retro games, as you can see, with the passion from the figures. Again, much like this shop as well, they also take like French games, English games, different sort of PAL sort of games as well. And it's brilliant to see because you can see so much retro. If you go to like other shops like CEX in Spain, like the retro is non-existent. So for independent, cool little shops like this, it's just unbelievable what you can find. Some really good Super Nintendo games here. Look, Dark Water, and what a fantastic price that is. That is an absolute big hitter on the Super Nintendo. They had some really good Nintendo stuff in there. They had box Game Boy, a really strong PlayStation 2, PS3, PS4 sort of base titles as well. You can just add to your collection as well, but some heavy hitters as well in there. So there's something for everyone, which is pretty cool about this shop as well. It's located right next to the train station as well. Very cool, and I highly recommend it. There is also a CEX in Alicante as well, and there was another game shop as well, but it was so hot, and this was very convenient next to the train station, and yeah, it was just very convenient, this one. So yeah, highly recommended to go and visit this one if you are in the Alicante area, or if you're going to Benidorm as well, if you're British. Go and check out this shop. I mean, it's literally on your doorstep there when you go to Spain, and so many of you go there. So yeah, big up these guys. They did a fantastic offer with a little trade-in I did as well, and they're just a brilliant shop. So yeah, go and see these guys when you're there. Brilliant shop.
Cartuchos y un sueño azul. Super Benny en la esquina. Carlos José dice keep it cool. En Lugo cae la tarde y yo cambio por un tesoro. Cada juego tiene historia, cada disco vale oro. Míralo, baby, míralo, va brillando en mi mochila. De Orense hasta Alicante, yo lo guardo, no se olvida. Marea y cartucho, marea y cartuchos. Super Benny, Carlos José, marea y cartuchos. Marea y cartuchos, marea y cartuchos.
So it's the last day of the holiday. Eventually we didn't go to Elche. It is simply too hot. It is like nearly 40 odd degrees. Pretty crazy, you know, it's a bit too hot in the city. I was going to go yesterday, but there is kind of a bit of a party and festival going on. They call it the Assumption of Mary. Now, if you are video game hunting here in Spain, there is a lot of festivals, there's a lot of bank holidays. Siesta time really plays into it quite a lot. So if you are visiting shops, a lot of shops will say be open 10 till 2 and then do like a later one in the evening. Like 5 till 10 or 7 till 10, something like that. So you are pretty much on short time. If you want to see multiple shops, you've got to prioritize which ones. Elche did look pretty cool. I was going to go to like retro vintage. They had a CEX, they had game, they had cash converters, They also had, I think, another one called MH Games as well. So I'll leave all the details for you so you can go and check out those. Probably something a bit better to do, maybe sort of March, September time. Anyway, had a nice relaxing day yesterday. We went on a little family's little boat trip, which is much better. You know, I work 5 days a week. I don't get 2 days off together, so I'm absolutely knackered, you know, for the most part. So I do need a bit of rest and relaxation as well at the same time. So we'll go back now and we'll go check out some of the stuff that we have picked up and some of the things that we've got, because we've got some pretty cool games anyway. We've got some really banging PlayStation 2 horror games. We've also got some awesome trade-ins, so we've done really well. So let's head back and I'll show you now the awesome pickups that we've got from here in Spain. And what a fantastic summer video this has been. I've really enjoyed doing this video, so let's go back and check out the pickups. So join me for part 2 where I'll show you all the games that we picked up. We picked up some amazing games while we're there. Some fantastic PS2 games. I can't wait to show you in part 2. So join me for Video Games Pickups 49, where we'll discuss all the pickups that we got from Spain. Oh, it's a good one.